Yeah, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Okay, today we'll look at the exercise that I've given to you. Okay, we'll look at the first one that was on practical 2. So, okay, before I start, how was the test?
Good.
Good, was a fair paper, wasn't that difficult. But I think it's a bit easy because students, they submitted um 10 minutes before the time. So they finished, I think, about 12, they took about 40 to 45 minutes to finish 65 questions. So that means it must be an easy paper. So actually, I got the results, but I want to analyze first before I release it to you students. Okay, the highest is very high, and the lowest is in 22. I think lowest 22 per 65. Highest is 61 per 65. So there is a long, not long tail, the gap is very big. But anyway, never mind. Okay, we will look at the exercise that I've given to you. Have you all done the exercise? You have.
Practical 2, right?
Ada buat tak exercise practical number 2?
Ada.
Ada So if I okay, I can ask the students to share their document, right? Can you like if I call a name and then I click on the name and then I ask share document, so that person can share the document, right?
Through share screen.
Okay, I have to make as a presenter, betul? If I make the student as a presenter, yeah, he or she will be able to share the document.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, so you all did it in the, you all got a soft copy on the laptop?
Most of us do, doctor. I'm not sure.
Okay, Nurul Husna. Where is Nurul Husna? Nurul Husna, can you share your document on practical 2, question number 1? Everybody very quiet. If I give a quiz now and take mark, everybody will be like that. On your videos? Mana nak? Nurul Husna mana Nurul Husna? Dia tak boleh nak ni. Anyone? Wait, I change role first. Okay. Co-host. Okay, put that as a presenter. She cannot present. Nimi, can you share your document, Nimi? Have you got your exercise?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Try sharing your document. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Thanks for bad handwriting, doctor.
Can, okay. All right, okay. Okay, we'll look at the first question. Okay, so, okay, Nimi, you will explain to the class, yeah, how you got the answer for 1.5% procane hydrochloride, yeah, and 1 to 50,000 epinephrine HCl.
Okay, doctor. So for protein HCl,
Speak
it's
louder, Nimi. I cannot hear. Speak louder. Put on your
I put on my
microphone or headphone.
hello doctor, can you hear me?
Yes.
So procaine is 1.5 percentage. So
Mm-hmm.
if it's 1.5%, then you can just it would be equivalent to 15 milligram per milliliter, like you times 10 to the percentage. So it would equate to that.
Mm-hmm.
For epinephrine, HCl, 1 gram is equivalent to 50 liter because the 50,000 milliliter I converted it to liter. Then after that I got a decimal place which is 0.02 gram per liter, and
Mm-hmm.
then just add milli to both gram and liter, you would get 0.02 milligram per milliliter.
Okay. So the first question, anybody? All got the same answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, no
doctor.
problem. The first one, very simple, direct. Okay. Now question number two. Okay, carry on, Nimi.
Okay, doctor.
You want to try?
Can doctor.
Okay.
For question number two,
Mm.
we have our 1 ounce of uh, 0.1% of a particular drug, and we would like to dilute it up to 1 ratio 10,000. So now we would like to find out how much water do you need to add in it. So first we would want to find the concentration of the drug itself. So the initial concentration given would be 1 milligram per milliliter,
Mm-hmm.
and the final concentration that we want to find would be one 0.1 milligram per milliliter. So now the we have to change 1 milligram to 1 milligram per milliliter to 0.1 milligram per milliliter. So I'd use the ratio of initial concentration over final concentration equals to uh, final initial concentration over final concentration equals to uh, final volume over initial volume. So this would be the method, and you would get 10 ounce. So the final volume would be 10 ounce, but the initial volume would be 1 ounce. So you would minus 10 you would minus 1 from 10, which is the final volume, and you will get 9 ounce of water.
Mm. Betul. Any questions on this exercise?
Doctor, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
My calculation, I changed it to milliliters at first, and then at the end, I changed it back to oz. But my answer is 8.7 oz. Is that acceptable?
8.7,
7 oz.
8.7. Can, yeah, because when you round up, the number is becomes
Mm-hmm.
9 ounce.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
thank you,
it
doctor.
shouldn't, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, you'll
Thank
get the
you.
same mark. Okay, so what Nimi has shown here, I think this would be the best way lah. Okay, rather than going to ounce and then coming back, So it's just that the final step, yeah, the 10 ounce, you minus one, yeah, uh, and then you get your final concentration to be added to 1 ounce because the total is 10. Yeah, the total is 10. You already have one. Okay, so that means you have to add another 9 ounces. Okay, clear?
Doctor,
Yes.
if I keep my answer into milliliter, will be it be wrong?
because the question is in ounce, yeah. The final answer should be in ounce. Because how much water you would add to the 1 ounce of antiseptic solution. So it'll be easier, when the question says ounce, so how many ounce to add to the 1 ounce? Yeah, if you have like in milliliter, it's like complicated lah. One is ounce, one is milliliter, So when the question say ounce, ounce.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Doctor.
All right. Any questions? Okay. Next. Okay, can we have Sajidah? Where's Sajidah?
Hi, Doctor.
Hi. Where are you? I can see. Yeah. I'd like to see your document. I can see her, yeah. Wah, kecil ni. Cuba besarkan. Cuba zoom.
Zoom it.
Boleh lah. Zoom lagi tak boleh.
I don't think so.
You
Wait,
don't think so? Okay.
is it visible, Doctor?
Yeah. This is nice. Okay. Right. Okay.
So, wait, okay. So my workings is that the drug given the concentration, the final concentration is 0.2%, and then I find the dosage in the gram per ml after converting, and then I use because it's in gallons, but then I changed it to milliliter at first. So it's the conversion factor, and then I went to find the required amount of drug needed. Like I took the dose and then I compute it this way. It's kind of complicated, but basically I got 450 grams. So then I converted again to pounds by multiplying the factor 2.2. So my final answer is 0.99 pounds.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Doctor?
Yes. Yeah. You can round up to 1 pound. Yeah. So it's 1 pound. Eh?
Okay,
So,
Doctor.
others? Any question? So it's 0.2%, yeah? You can convert that to gram per ml or milligram per ml. It's up to you, yeah? Both are the same. So if you convert to a milligram, it would be 2 milligram per ml. If it's gram, 0.02 gram per ml. Okay, so she got the conversion there. Okay, 1 gallon, yeah. So 1 gallon, 4.5 liters, right? And then so she convert that to ml, yeah. So 50 gallons will be 225,000 ml. Okay, so the next step, okay, of the drug required 450 grams, okay, which is about 0.45 kilogram. If you convert to kilogram, it's 0.45, yeah. And then to get the answer in pounds, yeah, so you just have to times by 2.2 and you get the answer. Okay, so the question says that the answer should be in pounds. Okay, right. If the answer, if the question says how many kilograms of drug, yeah, would be needed for each water tank, you write it in kilogram. So this is in pounds. Okay. Any question on this exercise? Clear, straightforward. Okay. Question number 4. Sajida, yeah. Easier lah, yeah, to just show your
Sorry, okay.
your answer.
I don't know if my working is correct for number 4 because I don't really understand the question. But like,
Okay, let's.
so I listed down the information from the question, and then I found the dose for the dog by multiplying with the weight. I got like 0.2 grams. And then I did this thing.
Yeah, but what is that thing? You must explain like what Nimi has explained just now. Huh?
I don't really understand this
You
question.
don't understand the question. Okay, let me show my. I share my slide. Yeah. Okay. Share. Okay, I think this one. Oh no, this is the other one. Yeah, hang on a minute. Share. Where is the other file? Wait, hang on a minute. To close this, and this one will appear. It's here. Okay. Right. So that's the answer. Okay, okay. Right. I just want to get this thing. Okay, right. So the question, let's see the question. Yeah, the question says, okay, the question is there. The recommended dosage of a drug to be administered to IM, intramuscular injection to dogs, is 20 milligram per kilogram. Okay, that is the recommended dosage. Okay, where is the thingy? Yeah? I can't find my. Oh, it's not here. Okay, never mind. So for a medium-sized dog, yeah, so the weight of the dog is 10 kilogram, all right? So what concentration of drug solution would provide an appropriate injection volume? Okay. So the question is asking for concentration. It is like working backwards. Yeah. Usually you have your dosage, and then you have the weight and concentration. Now they ask you to calculate. The question says calculate the concentration. Okay, concentration is usually in milligram per ml, milligram per liter, the weight to volume. That's the concentration of drug. So here, okay, so for IM injection, okay, I assume that, you cannot give like 10, 12 ml of IM injection. Okay, IM injection is very painful. Okay, it's going through the muscle, okay, dense tissue. And during the injection, you feel slight pain, but when you inject the drug into the dense muscle tissue, it's very, very painful. So usually it's not given in big quantities. All right. So here actually I wanted students to think what would be the appropriate injection volume. You cannot, if you write that 20 here, definitely it's wrong. Okay, more than 10, it's, I think, it's going to be very painful for the animal. So I took, okay, like 5, 7, yeah. If you if in your answer, you put here 7, 6, 5, 4, yeah, it's a reasonable answer. Okay, more than 10, I would say, I wouldn't give full mark for this question, right? So I said, okay, I will take 5 ml, I want to give in 5 ml volume, injectable volume, 5 ml. So I need to calculate the concentration. All right. So for 10 kilogram, the quantity of drug required, in milligram, it's 200. Because per kilogram, 20, 10 is 200. Okay. Right. So, an injection volume, so for this 200 milligram of drug, I'm only wanting to give 5 ml. So it will be 200 milligram per 5 ml. So the concentration, so this is the concentration, but you can make it into milligram per ml, which is 40. So 5 ml for 5 ml injection, I'm giving 200 milligram. So therefore 1 ml is 40 milligram. Is that clear?
Yes, doctor. Thank you.
Okay. So here,
Doctor,
yes.
I have a question. Like, if
Yeah.
like in this question, like they didn't give us they ask us to assume an appropriate injection volume. So
Yeah.
like for IM we can assume a 5 milliliters. So how about like intravenous and other mediums? Like what would be the
Intravenous, it can just go into the blood circulation, no problem. Yeah. So intravenous actually usually slow injection. If you have like 20 ml, or something like that, you cannot give it like fast lah. Okay. So because you must make sure the drug goes into the blood vessel. Okay. Because it's blood. Okay. It's getting mixed with the blood. So no problem. Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
All right. In subcut injection, okay, usually these are the common ones. IM, subcutaneous, intravenous. Subcutaneous, a lot of, if you can find loose connective tissue, in the animal, no problem, because it's going into the connective tissue of the animal. Okay, so it won't be so painful as IM injection. Right? Clear? Any other
Doctor,
questions? Yes?
so it means that if questions like this, we really have to know what is the appropriate volume for each.
That's why I said, you cannot give me a number like 20 ml. For injection, I want to inject 10 ml or 15 ml, 20 ml. You notice that the weight of the dog is only 10 kilogram. It's not a big size dog. Okay. So in this 10 kilogram of dog, if you want to inject 20 ml IM injection, it is going to be very, very painful. Yeah. So the assumption here, any number, less than 10, I would accept. 15, 12, I think it's quite a bit lah. And usually we don't give IM injection, in large volume. Yeah, you understand the point, because IM injection, it goes into the muscle. It's just space between the muscle. No. Even when you go for your injection, or your TB injection or whatever injection, it's just like 1 ml or 0.5, it's so small. So, small quantity of the drug. Okay, boleh?
Boleh,
Boleh,
thank you.
Boleh, So, can I go on to the next question? Next question. So this one, huh? Can. Right, huh? So the next one, yeah. Okay. Siapa dalam kelas? Is there a Leka? Leka, are you around? Hello? Leka. Is there a student by the name of Leka?
Yes,
Like
doctor.
this? Yes. Okay.
But
Can,
doctor, I I did it on a paper. I didn't do it as a soft copy.
okay. Can you explain? Actually, I've written the method here and the answer. Is your answer similar to mine?
I got 1 minute, doctor. I got, I think, 930 milliliters.
913.
30.
30, I think is wrong.
Okay.
So were you wrong at the conversion? Is it because when you look at your notes, there can be two answers. Yeah, two answers are acceptable. But logically, yeah, when you see the question here, 1.5 grains per ml, yeah, so I would immediately, if I look at the imperial metric equivalents, yeah, I would immediately choose the conversion 1.5 grain equals to 100 milligram. Yeah, no doubt you can use 1 grain because there are two conversions there. 1 grain is equals to 65 milligram per 55 milligram, and the other one is 1.5 grain is equals to 100 milligram. But if I have a question like this here, 1.5 grains, yeah, I would choose the equivalent 1.5 grain, yeah, equivalents to 100 milligram.
Okay.
Yeah, so that could be the difference if you have different answer. If you have chosen here 1 grain equals to 65, then your answer will be slightly different than mine. Yeah. So here, okay, so here the sulfonamide, this is antibacterial drug. Yeah. Okay, given intravenous, yeah, to a 1,000-pound steer, yeah. So since it's in ml, yeah, in metric system, yeah, I convert the pounds to kilogram. Okay, so 1,000 pounds equals to 454.5 kilogram. Ni boleh kan? You know the conversion, So 1 kilogram is equals to 2.2 pounds. So 1,000 equals to 454.5 kilogram. So the recommended dosage is 200 milligram per kilogram, right? So 454 kilogram requires 90,900 milligrams. Yeah. So the solution here is being labeled as 1.5 grains per ml. So if I convert the grains, yeah, to milligram, yeah, there's a straight conversion. If you look at your notes, in the imperial metric equivalents, you can just convert straight. 1.5, yeah, grains per ml will be 100 milligram per ml. So easy, yeah. So you don't have to recalculate. If it's if you take the conversion 1 grain is 65, then you have to calculate lah. Okay, 1.5 is how many? Yeah. So this one, I took the conversion 1.5 grain is equals to 100 milligram. So it's easy lah. You just have to divide by 100 in order to get the volume, which is 909 ml.
Doctor,
Yeah.
in the conversion the doctor gave, it wrote as like 1.543 grains equals to 100 milligram. So like
1.5?
43 grains.
Okay.
You see. So when we use
Nimi, is it? Nimi.
yes, doctor.
Nimi, share your ni. I want to see the conversion because the one that I have with me is slightly different. Show me the one, the Putra Blast. Show me the.
Oh, can doctor?
You can overwrite me, right? Oh, I have to
No.
close. I have to
Yeah.
close.
Yes,
Okay.
doctor.
I shall stop sharing. Kevin. So next would be Carvin. Carvin.
There, doctor. It's written here like 100 milligram.
Okay. All right. Right. These are the decimal places lah. Okay.
And when we use the decimal places only, you
Places.
would get that 930 milliliter.
Oh, I see. 1933. Oh, if you use the decimal place.
Yes, doctor.
The conversion that so which conversion did you use? 1.5 grain
I use
equals
this
to 1
conversion.
point. Okay. Understand. All right. Okay.
Hello, Doctor and Nimi.
Siapa?
Sorry, but me Imran.
Okay, Imran.
From my Putra Blast, I got the same formula as you gave, Doctor, which is 1.5 grain equals to 100 mg.
I think this Nimi, he got this from the seniors.
No, doctor.
Well,
I got from the Putra Blast one.
how come Imran is saying that 1.5 grain?
I'm not sure, doctor. I downloaded from Putra Blast.
Both are in the same class, right?
But I think it's a same group.
Actually, the 1.5 something is the very old version.
Oh.
So it must be from your seniors lah, I guess, you know. Whereas like what Imran got, that should be the latest. So because I had students, actually that's the real conversion, but I had students having problem, you know, because of the decimal places. So I thought make it easier, easy for the students to calculate. So that's why I limit to 1 decimal point.
Oh, okay, doctor.
Yeah. Okay, but don't worry. If later on, in your exam or whatever, if you write there, you know, like 1.5. If many of the students write 1.53443, is it 543, right? So so I will see lah. I mean, it's acceptable also the answer. Okay, how you get the answer, that is very important, right? Okay, next.
Doctor, I have a
Yes.
question. So let's say we get questions that's like in grain, but it's a different value from 1.1 and 1. So which one do we actually use, 100 mg or 65 mg?
See which one is very close. Okay. Usually for easy calculation lah, I either bagi 1 grain ataupun 1.5 grain lah. Usually, you know, I won't go like I won't give like 1.45. You know, if I give 1.545 is definitely is 100 gram. Yeah. So you bring it to 1 decimal is 1.5. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Okay, the last one, is it? Yeah. Okay, the last one. Okay, Imran, share me your your document? Smiling.
Okay, doctor. Give me
You
a
ask me
second.
question, I ask you question. Fair and square, right? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So many got the same this one, you do it in the paper or yang kotak-kotak ni daripada mana kertas ni?
Right.
Hmm?
Good night.
Book note. Okay. Alright. Okay, Ken. Okay. Okay, make it zoom.
Okay.
Zoom the paper, the document. Cannot zoom. Okay. Right.
Okay. So I changed 1 gram to 65
Read the
milligram per.
question. Read the question.
Okay. Some commercial veterinary products of sodium pentobarbital for small animal anesthesia are labeled 1 grain per cc, administered at a dose of 1 cc per 5 pounds body weight. What is the dose in milligram per kg? So I extracted this info, 1 grain per cc, and I converted it to mg first. I didn't change cc to kg yet because administered at a dose ni, it states 1 cc, so that it'll be easier for me to calculate later. So it says that administer 1 cc per 5 pounds. So I changed the 5 pounds into kg, and then I multiplied 65 mg per cc times by 1 cc over
What is
2.2.
CC actually? I mean, have you come across CC anywhere? Not clinical conference lah. It's in unit, matrix unit. CC refers to?
I'm not sure, doctor.
It's ml also, can be written, yeah? It's 1 grain per cc, yeah, equals to 65 milligram. The cc, 1 cc is 1 ml. Okay. Okay, go on, carry on. So you got one.
I multiplied it and I got the answer. Is this correct?
28, yeah, betul lah. 28.6, yeah, it's correct.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, any questions for Imran? No, everybody okay, So all okay. So the calculation in the test was very easy, So this one is a bit tough. Okay, we'll look at the exercise on what? On anesthetic drugs. Okay. Right, there's another document, that I uploaded. I'll close this, Hang on a minute. Okay, I will just open the document. Okay. Okay. All right. So, there are 5 questions there. So, who wants to try question number 1? Any volunteers? Pravina. Hi.
Hi, Prof.
Yeah. Can you share your document? For question number 1, yeah, on the, what practical is this? Practical number, is there a number for this practical? Yeah, on practical number 4. Okay. Can you zoom the document? Only question number 1. Okay. Right. I can't hear you. Yeah. Unmute your microphone. Unmute. Yes, Pravina. Pravina is talking, is it?
Sorry, doctor, just a moment, yeah.
Okay. Take your time.
Hi, Prof. Can see the question.
Yeah. Read the question first. Yeah.
All right. You would like to sedate a 13 kg dog with azithromycin at 0.1 mg per kg IM, and you would like to include atropine of 0.05 mg per kg IM as well as the anticolinate. To avoid injecting the dog twice, you thought of mixing the drugs together in the same syringe. So now we need to calculate the volume needed for each drug, and you have to find out how you would withdraw each drug and mix the drug. So for the concentration of azithromycin and the atropine, I searched online,
Okay.
and the normal concentration for azithromycin is 10 mg per ml, and for atropine is 0.54 mg per ml. So
0.
to calculate 54 mg per ml, I hope it's correct. Here.
This is atropine.
Yes, atropine. For azithromycin was 10 mg per ml. Correct, Prof?
Wait.
Right.
Azithromycin 10 mg. 10 mg or 1 mg?
I'm not sure. I thought it was 10.
So what is 0.65 mg here?
Oh, this was the final concentration that I calculated because it's 0.05 mg per kg, right, Doctor Prof? So for wait,
0.5 mg per kg?
yeah, Doctor.
No. 0.05, the dosage, yeah?
Yes.
The dosage, okay, again, first you jot down the dosage, and the dosage is 0.05 milligram per kilogram, atropine dosage.
Yeah.
So the concentration?
The concentration for the atropine is 0.54 mg, and then for
54 mg per ml.
yes.
So what is here 0.65?
0.65 is the dosage for the 13 kilo dog that I calculated after multiplying with 13. Wait, I think I did something wrong here.
I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Dr. Vera.
Okay, I give you the I give you the concentration. Okay, you have the dosage, right? 0.05 milligram per kilogram. Okay, that's the dosage. So
Yeah.
the concentration of atropine is 0.65 milligram per ml.
Ah, yes, doctor.
So
Okay.
now you calculate for me based on the body weight, 13 kilogram. So what's the volume required? Or anybody in the class?
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody can help her? Kavin, mana Kavin? Can see his name on the chat. Raja, where is Raja? Raja have given
Raja,
me what
please
you
help
say.
Raja.
Raja,
My brain is not functioning.
her brain is not functioning after the test. She had a lot of Deepavali cookies. Diwali,
Yes.
Diwali cookies. Got muruku ah. Pravina,
Got doctor. Got a
mother
lot
make
at home.
a lot
Yeah.
I like to eat muruku lah.
If in college can bring already.
Yeah. Mana tu Raja? Raja,
Yes, doctor.
can you help? Can I see your face?
Yes, sure, doctor.
Okay. Right. So can you help Pravina with the calculation? Okay, I give you the concentration. Promazine, the volume, the weight of the dog, is 13 kilogram. Concentration is there 0.05 milligram per kilogram. No, that's the dosage. Sorry. Dosage is 0.05 milligram per kilogram. Okay, weight to weight. Dosage. The concentration is 0.65 milligram per ml. So what is the volume to be injected in this dog? Volume of atropine. Somebody is beside you. Or anyone in the class, boleh. Apa jawapan dia? You can just speak.
Doctor, is it 0.5?
0.5. Macam mana dapat 0.5 ni?
Okay. Salah. Tak ada.
Alah. 13 kena kali dengan times 0.05. We look at atropine first lah. Tadi dah cakap pasal atropine lah. 13 times 0.05 divided by 0.65. Am I right? You all buat ke tak buat ni? Tak buat
Doctor, I don't know whether I'm correct. I don't know what I'm doing, but is it correct? 13 kg times 0.05 dapat 0.65 mg.
Tak betul ni, sekejap. Okay, never mind.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I will share my ni ya.
Okay.
You didn't macam tak faham soalan. I tengok. Okay, I will share. Okay. Can you all see? Can Hello? Wait.
Not
I
yet,
haven't
doctor.
shared.
Can't
Not
see.
yet. We haven't. Wait. Share document. Mana dah? Share. Raja is still doing. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. We were talking about atropine just now. Atropine, yeah. So the dosage, the dosage is always in weight per weight, milligram of the drug, per kilogram here. All right. So 13 is the weight of the animal. 13 times 0.05, So this answer actually itulah pure kira lah 13 times 0.05 milligram. Yeah. So you will get the milligram that is required for this dog. Yeah. The quantity of the drug required. Therefore, the value should be divided by 0.65 milligram, because the concentration of atropine, yeah, in 1 ml is 0.65 milligram. Okay, so what is here? How much did you get? 13 times 0.05? Betul tak jawapan dia? 13 times...
Betul.
Betul So faham tak yang kat sini?
Faham.
Faham This is okay. 13, yeah. Weight of the animal is 13. 13 kena kali dengan the dosage. So 13 times 0.05, you would get 0.65 milligram. Yeah. Betul lah, I tengok dekat paper dia, I tak perasan. 0.65 milligram, and then you divide. Yeah. So 1 milligram is 0.65. So that means 0.65 milligram required is actually 1 ml. Yeah. So aspromazine, the concentration, yeah, of aspromazine is 1 milligram per ml. Actually, this one, the concentration, usually I label on the dummies lah. I have bottles, yeah, dummy bottles, where I put coloured solution, yeah, yellow colour or a colourless solution, yeah, in the bottles, and I label aspromazine, the concentration berapa, atropine concentration berapa. So students have to go around and look for this information in the lab. So since it's online, so maybe itulah you tak dapat ni, the concentration. So the concentration is 1 milligram per ml. So it's the same principle, 13 times 0.01 divided by 1. You will get 1.3 ml. So this is the volume to be administered. So how do you give it? So here the question says that to avoid injecting twice, yeah, you want to give it in the same syringe. So the syringe size that you need to use has to be 2.5, yeah, or 3. You cannot give 1 ml lah. So if you give like 1 ml, tak cukup pula, because it's only like 1.3 and 1, yeah. So you must get a needles syringe size, which is 2.5 or 3 ml. Okay, if it's 5 ml, it's a very big one lah, you know, for this small volume. So appropriate syringe size would be 2.5 or 3 ml syringe. Okay, and then what else? Okay, how do you withdraw drugs, yeah, from bottle? Okay, usually you hold upside down. Okay, the neck, yeah, will be pointing downwards. All right, so you get hold of the bottle, and you just put the needle and withdraw the drug. Okay, so don't worry about this, because when you go into your rotation, yeah, 4th year, you'll be exposed a lot on this, how to withdraw drugs, how to inject to animals, and so on. Okay, so don't worry about the practical part lah. And usually in my practical we use mannequin. Sekejap. Yeah, mannequins. So they will practice on mannequins, but don't worry, yeah, you will know when you go to 4th year, yeah, 4th and final year, you will have a lot of practice, yeah, on how to withdraw drugs, how to administer. So the common routes will be IV, IM, and subcut. Yeah. Okay, and then for IV injection, yeah, you inject into the vein. So usually, which vein do we inject in a dog? You want to give it IV? Anyone? Hello, people. For IV injection?
Cephalic vein.
Cephalic vein.
Vein?
Which vein?
Cephalic vein.
Cephalic vein. Okay. IM? What muscle?
Easiest lah. Gluteal muscle.
Gluteal muscle. Okay, acceptable. Subcutaneous injection? Where?
At the neck region?
Neck region boleh, abdomen also can. Yeah, as long as you can find loose skin. Alright.
Yes.
So you just pull the skin and put your needle in. So once you put your needle in, how to know that you didn't hit a muscle? Yeah, you'll be able to move your needle in the loose connective tissue. Okay, if the needle is stuck, that means you have gone into muscle. Okay, usually when you inject muscle into the muscle, you cannot move your needle. Dense tissue. Okay, subcut, yes, you can move your needle. Okay, right. Okay, second question. Oh, okay, we have done with the first one. Okay, second. Okay, second question. So who wants to try? Chan ada, Chan. I tak tahu yang nama penuh, I tak ingat lah. But I only know the surname Chan. Are there many Chans in the class?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. So, you want to share your document for question number 2?
Sorry, doctor, I haven't actually do.
You didn't do naughty boy,
Sorry, doctor.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'll just go through the question lah. Okay. So read the question, Chan. Chan, read the question.
Okay. We wish to dilute the Calmivate solution to 1 milligram per ml. Calculate the volume of this solution and the diluent required to make the 1 milligram per ml acetylpromazine solution. The supplied bottle can only accommodate 100 ml of the diluted acetylpromazine.
Okay. So you wish to dilute Calmivate. Calmivate is the trade name. So the active ingredient is acetylpromazine. Okay. So acetylpromazine is the active ingredient. So you want to dilute acetylpromazine to 1 milligram per ml. Okay, this is what you want to do. Okay, so calculate the volume of this solution and the diluent required to make. This is, I think this is wrong. Sorry, this one is actually milligram per ml. All right, 1 milligram per ml acetylpromazine solution. So it's the same thing, Calmivate and acetylpromazine. So the bottle can only accommodate 100 ml. Okay, of the diluent. Okay, so this one actually information is required. You have to know the dosage. All right. So the label, the bottle, as I told you, these bottles will be placed on the table in the lab. So students will look for information. So on the label, it says that 0.5 gram. I'm not. I think in the internet also you can find this information. So Calmivet, 0.5 gram in 100 ml. Okay, so the label says 0.5 gram in 100 ml. Okay, so which means, yeah, here if you see like milligram, yeah, milligram per ml. So the easier way to calculate, yeah, just convert this to milligram. 0.5 grams, 0.5 gram, yeah, I convert to milligram, it's 500 milligram. Okay, right? So 500 milligram in 100 ml. So from here, I can get the concentration. This is the concentration actually. All right, concentration. So it's 5 milligram per ml. All right. So the bottle, in the 100 ml bottle, yeah, the drug 5 milligram per ml. But what I require is 1 milligram per ml. So I need to dilute, yeah, into 1 milligram per ml. Okay, which means, yeah, I dilute the dilute into 1 milligram. So I have to dilute 5 milligram 5 times lah. Okay, in order to get 1 milligram per ml. Okay, the bottle, yeah, can only accommodate 100 ml, right? Which means, yeah, I have to mix one part, so the dilution factor is 5. 5, which means 1, 2, 4. The total will be 5, right? 1 plus 4, 5. But to add one part of the undiluted, yeah, the Calmivet, with 4 parts of distilled water. Okay, so that comes to why it's and the total should be 100 ml because the bottle is only 100 ml. Okay, so I have to use 20 ml, yeah, one part of Calmivet, 20 ml of the Calmivet, the undiluted solution, and I add to 80 ml of distilled water. So the total will be 100 ml. Any questions? Is that clear? Okay.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
So remember, so the label, the concentration in the bottle, 5 milligram per ml, but I need 1 milligram per ml. So I have to dilute 5 times. 5 times means, yeah, 1 to 4. Okay, 1 part to 4 parts of distilled water. 1 part of the concentrated Calmivet to 4 parts. All right, and in this case, the bottle can only accommodate 100 ml. Yeah, which means, yeah, the 100 ml I have to divide by 5, so it's like 20. One part will be 20. So 20 Calmivet plus 4 parts of water, which is times 20, I get 80. The total is 100 ml. Okay. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, right. Next question. Okay. Question number 3. Okay, so who is going to read the question? Any volunteer? Hasif. Hasif ada? Hasif. I tengok nama Hasif tadi dalam senarai kedatangan test. Hasif, are you around? Hasif? Tak ada. Okay, any volunteer? All quiet. Okay, the next one, somebody volunteer. Okay, calculate the volume, yeah, of Zolatil. Okay, anyone know Zolatil contains apa ni? What drug? Or what is the active ingredient of Zolatil? Zolatil is a trade name, huh? Did you find out?
Telotamine and zolazepam.
Telotamine, zolazepam.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
good. So what is the dosage? The dosage, okay, the dosage is given 5 to 7.5 milligram per kilogram. So this one, if you use 5 or 6 or 7 or 7.5, you're okay. Yeah, the answer can vary for this question. Yeah, it's depending on the dosage that you use. Okay, if you use 5, you will get this answer. If you use the dosage 6 milligram per kilogram, slightly more, 7 milligram per kilogram will be the volume should increase. All right. So in this question, I used 5. Okay, for easy calculation. Yeah. So what is the dosage is here? Concentration. Did anyone find out the concentration of Zolatil 50? It's for injectable, this is for IV injection. So the concentration should be in milligram per ml. Anyone? Tilatamine. What's the concentration of tilatamine?
Is it 25, 25?
125, right? 125. Okay. So tilatamine, Zolatil 50, contains tilatamine 125 milligram, and zolazepam 125 milligram. Okay, so both of these drugs, are in 5 ml of water for injection. Okay. Can you calculate the concentration of Zolatil 50? Kavin, give me the answer. Kavin, are you around? Hello. Very difficult to have this online session. I can't see your face.
Dr. Kavin is having some connection problem, doctor.
Yes, who is speaking? Nimi.
Nimala, doctor.
Oh, okay. Can you name me a person who can give me the answer? Or I don't have the attendance sheet with me now.
You can see the participant list, doctor.
Yeah. I have to book out the participant. Wait. Too many lists here. Okay. Okay. Hensoli Moisol. Sedap nama dia. Where are you from? How to call him? Hen, is it? Hensol.
Answer, doctor.
Hensol, we call him handsome. Handsome? Where is he? Show me your face. Okay. Can you give me the answer? Okay, Zolatil, did you understand the questions now? Did you take down the question?
Not really. Sorry.
Zolatil 50, contains tilatamine. Tilatamine can spell, Tilatamine 125 milligram and zolazepam 125 milligram in 5 ml water for injection. What is the concentration of Zolatil 50? Zolatil 50 is a trade name lah. Hansol. Faham tak soalan saya?
Doktor, is it 50?
50, okay, Fikri, okay, good, Fikri. So how did you get 50, Fikri? 50 apa? 50?
50 milligram per liter. Per milliliter.
Okay, good. So how did you get 50 milligram per ml? Can you explain to the class?
So as we know, Zolatil 50 contain 125 milligram of glutamine. And then it also contain 125 milligram of zolazepam.
Okay.
So I add 125 milligram of glutamine with 125 milligram of zolazepam divided by 5 milliliter of water injection.
Yes. Good. Yes. Okay. So when you are in the clinical years, when you're familiar with this Zolatil, they have Zolatil 50, they have Zolatil 100. So when they write it as 50, it's actually 50 milligram per ml. Okay. But at this point, for you beginners, I want you to know what is the active ingredient of that particular drug. All right. So from there, you calculate your concentration. All right. So clear, All right, so that's 50. So that's why 5 milligram, that's the dosage, times 4 kilogram, cat's body weight, divided by 50. This is the concentration. Then I will get injectable volume 0.4 ml. Okay, boleh semua?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, good. Can, Okay, right. Now, we go to the next question. Okay, Fikri. Mana Fikri tadi? Fikri? Please stay on. Don't exit. Don't leave the meeting.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Please answer, explain to us question number 4. Very straightforward. Read the question and then explain to the class.
Doctor, I don't do the question, doctor.
Why you didn't do the question?
This one, this one.
You do now? It's very easy. You do now. The cat, weight of the cat is 3 kilogram. Isn't it? 3 kilogram. You wish to prescribe tolfidine per os. What is per os?
Oral administration.
Yes, good. All right. Well, who's speaking just now? Sajida.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, okay. So, Sajida, did you try to solve this problem? Did you get the answer?
Yeah, but I only did for the 6 milligram. So I
Okay,
got
that's
the same
fine. That's
answer.
fine. Okay, please explain to the until the 6 milligram thing. 10 milligram tak payahlah yang ni. Let them do by themselves. Okay.
Okay, so do I read the question first or?
Yes, please.
Okay, doctor. Following surgery in a 3 kilogram cat, you wish to prescribe tolfidine per os, SID for 3 days. Calculate the amount of tablets to be dispensed.
Okay, what is tolfidine?
Antipyretic, doctor.
Okay. Tolfidine, it's a trade name, right?
Trade name.
What is active? What is the Hakim? What is the active ingredient?
Phenamic acid.
Tolfenamic acid. So tolfenamic acid belongs to what group of drug? Hakim, mana Hakim?
Yeah, I'm here.
Please answer.
The analgesic drug,
Yeah.
anti-inflammatory,
Yes.
NSAID,
And what is NSAID?
non-steroidal anti-inflammatory agent.
Anti-inflammatory drug. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. So, okay, continue, Sajida. SID. What is SID?
Once per day.
Okay. For 3 days.
Yeah.
So, calculate the amount of tablets to be dispensed. Okay. Okay, carry on.
So with the weight of the cat and then the dosage, I googled it. It's 4 milligram per kg.
Okay, good.
So I multiplied that with the 3 kilograms. So I got 12 milligram per day to be given to the cat. So then, like, I googled also the tolfidine is like in 6 milligram tablets. So one day the cat should eat 2 tablets. So 2 times 3 days, 6 tablets in total.
Yeah, very easy. Yeah. So the others, I think you all can calculate. If it's the 10 milligram tablet, yeah, approximately, yeah, it needs a day because it needs 12 milligram. All right, 12 milligram. So we can give it like 1.5. Yeah. We don't want to cut the tablet into small pieces. Yeah. So one, okay, 6 milligram. So the other one we give half, which is what 9, yeah, 9 milligram. So it's okay lah. So 3 days, you calculate accordingly, right? So 60 milligram, it's quarter tablet, yeah, right? Because that is the portion that we can cut lah. We cannot cut into 5, yeah. You will break the tablet lah. Will be in powder form, yeah. So you can give quarter tablet, yeah, 3 days. So 3/4 tablets are dispensed. So this question okay, so far? Class?
Yes, doctor.
Yes. Okay, this one. Okay, who's going to volunteer for this last question? Any volunteers? Hakim. Okay, baca Hakim. Hakim belum buat soalan lagi ni.
Belum buat.
Baca soalan.
You are to help your senior to induce a 7 kilogram dog using thiopental 2.5%. The required dosage is 12.5 milligram per kilogram, but your senior asks you to withdraw 25% extra. If 20 milliliter of distilled water are added to the fresh bottle of unconstituted thiopental, what will be the resultant concentration of thiopental? How would you prepare the syringe containing the appropriate volume and concentration of thiopental ready for the induction?
Yeah. So there are a few steps here. It's not straightforward. So can you explain, Hakim? What would be your first step?
Find the dosage, I think.
Okay. You got the dosage is given. The required dosage, yeah?
12.5. Yes.
Okay.
This
So
is
you
the
have the
dosage.
concentration ada. Okay? Right? Dosage, concentration, and the weight of the dog. So what is the volume that is required? Okay, we pause for 2 minutes dengar azan ni. Cuba calculate. I want everyone to calculate. The weight is there. Yeah. The I show you lah, kesian. The calculation. It's not that difficult. Yeah, cuba you calculate for 7 kilogram dog, concentration 2.5, dosage 12.5 milligram per kilogram. Okay, semua calculate sekarang. Okay. So anyone answer? Where's Hakim? Hakim, right, just now. So what's the answer? How many ml is required? Hello?
Doctor, actually I'm kind of blank. I'm kind of stuck here. I don't understand actually.
Don't understand. It's a very easy soalan. Anyone, just calculate, yeah, the weight of animal is 7 kilo. Right, it's so simple, right? 7 kilos. The dosage is 12.5. So what must you do to get the milligram? Each kilo is 12.5. 7 kilos berapa?
87.5.
Yes. And then the concentration is 2.5%. Is equals to 25 milligram
per ml.
Yes. So you must divide by 25.
Yeah. Oh,
So what's the answer?
3.5.
Okay. So that is the needed. Yeah, 3.5. But your senior asked to withdraw 25% extra. That means out of 3.5, yeah, you need 25% extra. 25% from 3.5 is berapa?
0.25 344 0.25 nanti jadi 3.75.
Salah pula.
Salah.
3.5 ml is required. 25% out of 3.5 ml, just now you got 3.5 ml, right? So 25% out of 3.5 ml is how many ml?
0.875.
Yes. Simple calculation, simple or not? So
Yes.
what is the total? Total needed for this dog? 25%.
4.375.
4.37. It's not 4.4.
Oh, round off
Round off lah, round off.
Oh, 4.4.
4.4 lah, round off easy lah. So it's 4.4. So that is the amount, yeah. The amount required plus the extra 25%. Okay. So, but here it is mentioned, yeah, the 4.45 ml, okay, of this percentage, 2.5 percentage, you know. And then the next question, yeah, that one keep aside, 4.4 ml of 2.5 ml. All right. Okay, you got the answer already. So now you want to you want to mix the gram, the thiopental, yeah, with distilled water because it's in powder form. All right. So it's actually here is already written. The question, yeah, is the question. Did the question state that 1 gram in the bottle? Okay, the bottle has got 1 gram. Okay, you want to reconstitute in 20 ml of distilled water. All right. So 1 ml in 20 ml, yeah, will be 1 gram per 20 ml, which is, if you convert 1 gram to milligrams, and then you divide by 20 because you want to get the concentration. Boleh tak? Yeah, 1 gram per 20 ml is equals to how many? 1,000 milligram per 20 ml. Yeah. So in 1 ml, that means 1,000, I divide by 20. Am I right? So I get 50 milligram per ml. So the thiopental concentration is in the bottle is 5%. Okay? Boleh tak? Are you okay with this step?
Yes.
Okay, yeah? You're okay with 5%. So please bear in mind, you have calculated 4.4 of this 2.5%, but the bottle is 5%. How would you prepare, okay, for induction? So this is the calculation lah, you know. So I have done like 125%, yeah, because the required dose is 100%, and then I plus another 25 because you want to give extra, yeah. So it's the same thing, yeah. So I get the volume 4.4, okay. So now, you know, I want to make the volume 4.4 of this percentage. So what I do is, I take half of the concentrated, because if I look at the concentration, yeah, the one in the bottle is 5%, right? Very concentrate, huh? So I only want to use 2.5%. So from the bottle, yeah, I take only 2.2 ml and I mixed with 2.2 ml of water in order to dilute the concentration to half. But I want the total of the volume should be 4.4, because I calculated just now, yeah, the volume that I want to give to the animal should be 4.4, but it's concentrated. But I want to use only 2.5, yeah, but what I have is concentrated. Therefore, I only take 2.2 plus, yeah, another 2.2 of distilled water to make up 4.4. Boleh tak? So I dilute the thing into half in order to get the desired concentration, which is 2.5 ml. So needle size would be 5 ml, yeah, because it's 4.4 ml, yeah, the calculated quantity or the calculated ml, yeah. And in cats and dogs, usually we use 21 gauge or 23 gauge needle. Whereas if you talk about cattle, yeah, in cattle, would the number be higher than 23 or lower? So what is the needle gauge, yeah, in cattle, if I want to inject in cattle? Bigger the number or smaller the number? Anyone? Raja?
Smaller.
Smaller, okay. So smaller the number, bigger the needle, huh? Okay,
Yes.
please remember that, huh? So usually in cattle we use like 18 gauge a needle. Okay. So in small animal usually 21, 23, yeah. 25 is too small lah, very difficult. 21, 23 is would be appropriate. Okay, any more questions? No more. Okay, everyone.
Hello, doctor.
Yes.
I want to ask
Yes.
something.
Mm-hmm.
For these questions, right? They are like there's a lot of information that we have to find ourselves, right? And like for
Yeah.
question one just now, when
Yeah.
we have like for me, I searched for the extra information through Google.
Yeah.
The concentration that I get is different from what doctor gets. So like, where
Yeah.
do you recommend for us to get like a standard concentration, like accurate?
That's why actually for this, that's why I'm telling you, for this practical, yeah, usually it's conducted in classroom, yeah. So in classroom, I will put bottles, gummies lah, yeah, bottles that contain solution which are not real. I put distilled water and then I put some coloring, it becomes yellow, you know. So and then I will label the drug and then I will write the information that is required for you to answer question 1. So I'll put the concentration on the bottle in the lab. So in each table, there'll be a container having this bottles, dummies and so on, with the concentration for you to calculate. Because if you look in the website, I agree with you, because you can get like many concentrations. Dosage is always doesn't differ, but concentrations, yes, they got different concentration of drugs. So that everybody, on the same track, I will write down the concentration and put it on the labels in the lab for you to calculate,
Okay, doctor, thank you.
So that's why, so the answer will not vary from, from one student to the other. So the problem here was, we didn't have the classroom based, so I think a lot of people looked up in the internet. But nobody asked me, okay, doctor, this one, is it we look up in the internet, or, can we get information from you? Nobody asked me. Because I didn't want to relieve, I didn't want to give the information. I was like just waiting to see anybody like, approach me, or through the class rep, ask how to solve this problem. Do we look in the internet, or, because of the different concentrations, it can give you different answers. But don't worry, as long as your working is right, I'm fine. You know how to solve the problem, it's okay. Even when you go to your 4th and final year, the concentration, will be on the bottle. You don't have to go and look up in the internet. You will see the drug bottle, you need to read the label. Sometimes it's written that 0.5 gram in 100 ml. And then you have to convert. You must know the conversion lah. How to convert to gram per liter, into milligram per ml for injection, for example. Information will be given to you. All you have to do is to calculate, because the body weight, will be according to the patient. Body weight is according to the patient. It could be 2-3 kilograms, so you go according to the patient weight. The other information are on the bottle of the drug. Okay. Am I clear?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
All okay,
Yes.
So,
Alhamdulillah.
can do, Okay.
Can.
So if I repeat the same question in your quiz or your final, boleh buat,
InsyaAllah.
Boleh, okay. All right then. So any other questions? I will stop sharing. Okay. The attendance is still good, 94 students. Any other questions from the class? All are happy? So now you can take a break, weekend. You cannot go out also, still CMCO. So depressing, So this morning I was in the background is different, Now I'm at my home lah. In the morning I was in the office. I was with Dr. Awang conducting the test. All right. Any questions? Leah, where are you from, Leah? The first time I'm seeing you.
Hi, I'm
From Mauritius. Mauritius, okay. Right. Hanani ni macam tak nak tunjuk muka. On video tapi muka tak nampak. Okay. Oh, tak pakai tudung. Kau pakai hoodie je. Alright, any questions? Before we end the practical. Yeah, almost 5. So your assignments all ready? Assignment on NSAID?
Yes, doctor. Please send our video.
Yeah, okay. Send me the video. And then please read your notes. So there's no lecture. There's no lecture on the NSAIDs. Yeah, but you must read. Just now I asked about tolfidine. Yeah, ramai yang tak tahu what is tolfidine. It's tolfenamic acid. It's an NSAID. You must know the common drugs of NSAIDs used in, especially in cats and dogs. Okay, small animal practice, and also horses lah. It's being used in cattle, but not as much as in cats, dogs, and horses. Okay, so NSAIDs has got 3 properties. Yeah, 3 main properties. It acts as an analgesic agent, antipyretic, and also anti-inflammatory agent. Okay, so we must know a very important group of drug. All right. Anything from you, Nimi, as a class rep? Oh, looking down.
Nothing, doctor.
No test, nothing lah. Relax, chill. Weekend. Tomorrow Saturday already.
But we have a few tests next week, doctor.
Next week, okay, tak apalah. Next week, how many tests?
I think 4.
4 in a week,
Oh, five, doctor.
5 in a week. Oh, so I feel sorry for you all lah. Nasib baik, we had the Pharmaco this week. Got it done, and then you're okay. Then you have the other test. 5 tests in a week. That's a bit too much lah.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, you didn't tell the lecturer that you're having like tests every day, is it? Is it the test is every day for the 5 days?
Monday.
I don't think Monday there's any paper, doctor.
Tengok tu Monday. So ada 3 hari lah untuk belajar. Alright, so if there's none, I wish you all the best. The results, I already have the results for the first test, but I want to analyze. I want to look at it carefully. I want to see how many students, like question number 1, how many students answered correct. Question number 2, I want to look at it first. Then I will release the marks. Okay. Actually, with this Google form, it's very easy. It's like immediate. You get the results immediate. And then the analysis also, they do it, they analyze for you. Well, I think average about 47 per 65 average lah. So how many marks is that? 47 per 65 times 100 berapa tu?
72%.
Huh?
72%.
72%, yeah. It's a B lah. Average is a B, yeah. B plus. B plus. B plus lah. 72 is B plus, right? Is it a B plus? Yeah.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, true. So average is B plus, so you all should be very happy. But some did very, there are a few that, I think didn't pass, a few, yeah. But there are a few who did very well, got, as I told you, the highest is 61, yeah. So there are a few got A minus and A, yeah. So I will give you the results later lah, detailed results, yeah. All right then, we shall end the meeting. If there's nothing from the students. Yes.
I have a question.
Mm.
Like for just now, the question 5, 4.4 ml of 2.5% of thiopental is actually equivalent to 2.2 ml of the 5%, right?
Which question was that?
For the last question.
Last question, yeah.
So why can't we just use the 2.2 ml? Like, is it necessary to mix with the distilled water?
Wait. Because the volume to be injected that we calculated, it's 4.4.
But that's because we use 2.5%, right?
2.5, yeah. But to get back to the volume lah, to get back to the injection volume, which is 4.4.
Does it affect the distribution or something if we don't dilute it?
I suppose I don't think so, but if a question is like given like this, yeah, the calculation, you should get back to the calculated volume to be given, because it is calculated based on the body weight. Because the question, wait, where's the question just now? Let me see. Wait. Where did it go? This one. Okay. So what is the purpose then? You know, the calculation that we did, you know, how many ml to be given to the dog? So the calculated volume, yeah, the volume to be given according to, like, for this question lah, yeah, it's 4.4 ml. So we cannot like say, okay, you ignore the original volume to be given to the dog. So this would be like redundant lah.
But if we directly divide by the 50, like the 5% thiopental, then we would get the injection volume would be 2.2, right?
Directly injection volume, but at first when we calculated according to the body weight, yeah, of the animal using 5%.
Yes.
But here it's the question says, if the question doesn't say that using thiopental 2.5%, you can ignore. You don't have, you can bypass the thiopental 2.5%. The question, yeah, you always must go back to the question. If the information is given here, yeah, you want to induce with thiopental 2.5%, yeah, you don't have to, if this is not here, you can straight away divide by, give it as a 5% solution.
Okay.
I didn't get you very well, but always, yeah, go back to the question. Yeah, the question, yeah, here has given you information that 7 kilogram using thiopental 2.5, and the dosage is 12.5. Okay, this is the first step. That's first step information given to you. So based on here, you have done your calculation. Required ml is 4.4. That's why we want to get the quantity, the volume 4.4.
If it's in real life situation, can we just inject the 2.2? Or 5%?
I don't think so, because this was a question by Dr. Chen, you know. This is a practical question that she has given, yeah. Before Dr. Ube took over, so this question from Dr. Chen. So this was a real scenario, you know, where she asked the same question, yeah, she gave to a final year student to to solve.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. So it's a question from Dr. Chan, actually, this one. Number 5. Okay. Number 1, number 1 and number 5. Yeah. She was giving lecture on this, on anesthetic drugs, okay, and drugs for pre-medication. So that's why she gave a question on the atropine and ispromazine. Okay, both of these drugs are given for pre-medication, as a pre-medication, like pre-medication, which means before you induce anesthesia, yeah, you want to calm the animal, yeah, you want to reduce the GIT activity, yeah, so you give a mixture of ispromazine and atropine. Okay, the properties of this drug will tell you why it's being used as a pre-medication in animals. Pre-medication, that means you pre-med the animal before giving anesthetic drugs. Yeah. All right. Any more questions? All are good?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Yes, Doctor.
Right. Kalau if there's none, I think we should we shall end the practical session. So it's about 5, right? So I will see you soon. Yeah, I think next week is Dr. Hizmi's practical and lectures by Dr. Hizmi, and his practical. Yes, has he started his lecture?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right then. So I shall see you soon. So after his lectures, I'll come back in week. I think after or before the break. Yeah, before the break. Yeah, I'll see you before the break. The week before the break. So all right then. Okay. Say